This episode of Not Another Gaming Podcast is brought to you by Manscaped, the first name in men's below-the-waist grooming. Over 2 million men worldwide trust Manscaped's line of precision-engineered tools for their family jewels. We're no different. If 2 million men trust it, at least 2 million, at most 4 million balls also trust it. Think about the way technology has advanced in the last, we'll say 15 years. Hey, look at how far the Fast and Furious franchise has come in the past 15 years. They can retcon whatever the fuck they want. Mm-hmm. Now, think about all the ways that male grooming technology has advanced. All zero ways. Doesn't it seem like we're overdue for a little bit of an upgrade? If you're like me and you got your first pubic hair at 8, you've been grooming ever since then, you might want to listen up. Because trust me, when I was 8 years old, I didn't know what was happening. I was just experiencing my body at that time. And I just wish Manscaped was there for me back then. But guess what? Manscaped's there for you right now. Manscaped has just released their Lawnmower 4.0 with the 4th generation advanced skin-safe technology. It's still got that cutting edge, replaceable ceramic blades that are precision engineered for maximum confidence while trimming below the waist. It also features 7,000 RPM motor for quiet stroke technology, so you could trim the boys in peace and quiet. Quiet stroke, not to be confused with Chris's high school nickname, Quick Stroke. 7,000 RPM motor for the Lawnmower 4.0. Lawnmower 4.0 is also waterproof and rated to protect against immersion in up to 1 meter of water for up to 30 minutes, which means you can shave with it, throw it in a pond, be aerodynamic enough to go dive and retrieve it, and it'll still work like a charm. Did we mention this bad boy charges wirelessly using electromagnetic induction?
Chris would have fucking butchered that.
Yeah.
Chris would have butchered 100%. That.
That's a science term.
Shut up!
That's a science term for anybody listening, because it's got that too. Add up all that and more, and you've got the world's most obsessively over-engineered trimmer, the Lawnmower 4.0. We're partnering with Manscaped to make sure you've always got the right tools to look, smell, and feel your best. So support your boys on the internet and your boys below the belt, and head to manscaped.com. Use promo code WGG for 20% off and free shipping. Once again, promo code WGG for 20% off at manscaped.com. Sit back, relax, and enjoy episode 238 of Not Another Gaming Podcast. Fight. What is going on, everybody? Doc Bob here. We're live for episode 238 of Not Another Gaming Podcast, your favorite internet gaming podcast. We're your 3 favorite internet dads, and don't you ever fucking forget it.
Not ever.
Not ever, not once. I'll be your host tonight, and I'm here with my 2 lovely co-hosts. Dom, Chris, how you guys doing?
I'm doing wonderful, Bob. Thank you so much for the great intro with you guys never hold back on the little chirps. And yes, there's no way I would have never been able to read that.
Electromagnetic induction.
There's no fucking chance. No. I feel like that was just added in to try to trip me up because you thought it was my day.
Well, it was just added into the Lawnmower 4.0.
So I guess I'm going to have to learn that because I've definitely learned how to use the Lawnmower 4.0, and it is phenomenal.
It is phenomenal.
But it's your boy Chris P, the tallest and the lankiest, and I'm just happy to be here. Hello, boys. Happy Friday, Junior.
Hello. Happy Friday, Junior. I am also doing well. It's been a great Friday, Junior, already. Great start to the weekend. Got basically nothing to do tomorrow except play Mario Golf and drink beers in my living room. So I'm looking forward to it. And just like Chris said, happy to be here back with my fellow internet dads, my fellow jubilation fathers. And, we're here. We're all fucking smooth.
Quick.
Yeah.
Can you spell jubilation?
Oh, we're not doing this.
Hold on. You have the veto power here. You can.
Why does he have veto power?
Because this could be a vote.
Yeah. That's right. It's fine. We'll table this. We'll table this. We'll just get right into it. But I feel good. I feel good. I smell and look fucking wonderful thanks to the good folks at Manscaped. And I'm feeling more aerodynamic than Michael Phelps. It's your boy Papa Dom. Let's get it.
Nice. Well, speaking of Michael Phelps, maybe people went swimming this weekend. Maybe someone jumped in a pool.
I did.
Got their little toesies wet. What'd you guys do this weekend? Get into a little weekend recap.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
We lit! What did I do this weekend? Did I see you guys this weekend?
Briefly. You guys both saw me very briefly on Friday.
Did we?
Yes. I'm shocked that I remember this, actually.
What did we do this weekend?
I know. Actually, you both probably would have remembered.
Was I with you
guys
Friday?
were both fucking.
Oh, I was with you Friday. We got lunch and we watched the football game, soccer, for the Americans. Remember we went out for lunch?
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Oh, wow.
Yeah, what a day.
Oh, no.
What a day.
Oh, my God. Oh, no.
Yeah.
This is not how I should be remembering these things.
No, I mean,
remember.
we got lunch and then obviously the day snowballed. I don't even remember. Where did we go last?
So.
I can tell you where we went. We went to
Kowloon.
We went to John Brewer's first.
Yep.
And I was there for a whole 45 minutes, and then we went to Kowloon.
Yep.
For 45 more minutes. For 35 more minutes.
And then, so.
Oh, I do remember now.
Yeah, so we met up, good pal, Ryan Doobie, my favorite Smash player. I tweeted at like 2:00 last Friday, beers with a question mark, and he called me and was like, you want to do beers? And I'm like, yeah, let's fucking do it. So we got up there. I let you guys know. I was like, hey, Doobie.
Hit it.
Wait, what?
Utilize it.
Which one?
The Zoom. Should be Zoom 3. It's probably Zoom 2. Yeah. There you go. We're working on this.
We're working on it. Yeah. Okay.
The cogs are flowing. That's right. Also, shout out to Lundo. Thank
the
you
roads on there, and we can they can hear me, right? You guys can, because last week we couldn't do that.
True, we were getting yelled at in chat by people.
So you guys can still hear me.
No audio.
I'm gonna wait until the next message pops up, and it's gonna say no audio, no audio, no audio.
And then we're just gonna go back, and we're just gonna say fucking can it for this week.
But. So I just tweeted out. Okay, yes. So I just tweeted out beers. Doobie answered the call. I let you guys know. I was like, hey, he's coming up here. Let's meet up. And Bob ended up meeting up with us a little bit later on. It was a bit of a day. A couple drinks in. Doobie, myself, and Chris went to a local bar. They were playing the footy match, as our good colleagues at Deserto like to say. We are not quite sure if it's coming home yet because England and Scotland drew, and now England has to play Germany, and Germany is really fucking good, and I believe they beat Hungary today.
What did they draw?
We don't have time for this episode, but I'll explain this on our next thing. But I know that the good folks at Deserto were very upset at this result, and T's and P's for the Three Lions. That's the nickname for the English team, as they are going up against an absolute wood chipper of a Germany team in the actual like tournament phase. However, so that's what we did on Friday. Saturday, I don't recall either, and now I'm starting to get alarmed. But
welcome to my life.
You're gonna stop it literally right there. You can't go any further.
So I'm literally gonna look at my calendar right now and just make sure that I didn't do anything. Oh, okay. So Saturday, we did a little Father's Day barbecue for some of my good high school buddies, including friend of the program, friend of real life, Johnny Root-Beer.
Father's Day. Happy belated Father's
Day. And since he's one of my favorite dads, we decided to do a little barbecue at my place for them to give them some time away from the families, do a couple beers, couple burgers with the guys. So that was nice. And then I ended up going into town, and that was a mess. And I would care to not further elaborate on that. Sunday, took my dad out to dinner. Got to get together with both of my brothers and my brother's new baby. Not really new. He's like one now, but he's still pretty new. Relatively
new
speaking.
Car smell.
Yeah.
Relatively new to the world.
Yeah, still got the new baby smell. That was great. My dad, big avid listener of the podcast. I was like, I was with Bob and Chris on Friday, and he was like, oh, Chris, the tallest and the lankiest. I was like, yep, that's him. I'm almost positive he'll probably yell at me the next time I see him. I was like, they were in the wedding too, right? Yeah. you met these guys. And he was like, "Oh, he was like, how was your, what'd you get up to this weekend?" And he was like, "Man, don't even tell me. I'll listen to the show next Friday and I'll find out." I'm like,
he's gonna stop every conversation you guys have. Just be like, "Oh yeah, no,
I already know.
Save it for the podcast."
Yeah, save it for the podcast. He literally was like, "Save it for the show. Save it for the show."
It's a fucking dedicated listener.
Yeah,
that's a dedicated.
He was
listener.
like, "That's why I didn't call you last week. I just figured we had nothing to catch up about. I listened to the weekend recap and that was it." So big. I gotta get him a shirt. I gotta get him. Yeah, I gotta get him a shirt. But yeah, it's great. I think he like forces his like employees to listen to it too, and he's like, "Yeah, listen to this. Yeah,
get the downloads up."
He like blasted on his like car speakers. Like he was like, "Oh yeah, me and Kev, my little brother, were driving up here. We were listening to the podcast. I'm like, did Kev want to listen to the podcast, or did you just force him to listen to it?"
Listen, Dom, I'm getting you the downloads. All right,
getting me the fucking plays. So shout out Big Kev. Thanks for the love. But yeah, that was my weekend. A couple beers, couple dads. And apparently we hung on Friday, so
yeah, we did.
That was great.
Good day.
That was great.
Good day. Real good day.
Oh, and I've been playing lots of Dungeons and Dragons Dark Alliance, which is now available for all consoles and PC, and it's really good. And there's a lot of like shitty, knee-jerk, really harsh reactions to it online, but you should play it for yourself or watch a stream of it because it's very fun and it's very much worth playing, especially if you have Game Pass because it's free. So just go play it. It's great. I'm a big fan. Bert, how was your weekend?
It was good. Friday, I met up with you guys.
Yeah.
I was laying super low because I wasn't feeling all that great for most of the week. And then I started to come back around like late Thursday into Friday. Had a day on Thursday for several reasons. But Friday, I wanted to get out, for a couple of hours. I told myself I'm not going to have a fucking bender. I'm just going to chill. You know what I've realized, later on in life?
What was that?
At hole 28, later on in life.
Yeah, no, yeah. Midlife crisis.
I had my quarter life crisis at fucking 16.
Oh yeah, I've had multiple.
Literally, yeah,
I've had multiple already.
I've had several. Also, shout out Forrest Gumps for the 7 months.
Thank you, Forrest.
I have the wherewithal to go out and not get blackout drunk anymore. I can go out and have casual beers and not like feel that immediate urge to, fuck it, I'll get like 4 tequila shots tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I have several friends that like don't have that capacity, and what they tend to do is like say, I'm vowing off booze for a while now.
Yeah.
So good on them. But I don't know. It's weird. Like I hit that point where it's like, I can just go out. I had like 5 beers when we went out, max.
Yeah.
And then we came back here. Chris and them were going to a party, and I was like, you know what?
Turn me up.
I'm just going to go home and chill. I think I'm just going to go home. I went home, popped a fucking edible, fell asleep.
You go.
Woke up the next morning feeling fucking great. Went to the gym. Blasted the fucking chest workout.
Yeah.
Did the same exact thing.
I think something you learn with age too is like, obviously I make this mistake and I'm not practicing what I preach, but being not hungover is so much better than being drunk. So much better.
But I feel like there is a need to enjoy yourself.
Yeah, no, like you have to blow off. See, I'm not saying like for us, obviously like everyone has their own reasons if they want to drink or not, but like if it's like us, right, where like we've had the nights where we've sent it. We've had the nights where the days that we've just felt like dirt up until the next day.
Yep.
2-day hangovers, all that. And like if you just want to chill, like, you know what, tonight, like Bob said, I'm not gonna get blasted. In that time, you realize when you wake up on a Saturday morning, not hungover at all, the sun's shining, it's like 7:30 in the morning, you wake up super fresh. You're like, I have the whole day and I feel fucking great.
Yeah.
That is so much better than fucking being 3 a.m. fucking sweating and grinding your teeth at a greasy club. It's 10 times better. Yes, in the time, it's phenomenal, but there's nothing better.
That's why I eat a lot of like greasy food and drink a lot of water, and then I don't get hungover.
I mean, like I could honestly, I could drink I could drink 3 bottles of water before going to bed. I'm still gonna wake up hungover. Unless I'm literally mixing in a water between every single drink, I'm going to be hungover no matter what.
Mine's a crapshoot. I can do the best thing in the world. I can prep as much as I possibly can, and I can wake up feeling awful. But there's other days I could have no water for 2 days straight.
It takes a lot for me to be
up feeling fine.
It takes a lot for me to be really, really hungover. Like to be like hungover to the point of like uselessness.
We need that. What was the fucking dissolvable capsule that Warren brought to Nashville that you just drop into a water bottle. You slam one before you go out, and then you slam one when you get back.
Was it like B5?
It was
Something.
So the B5 vitamins are supposed to prevent hangovers. Lauren's nurse friend told me about those, and those do work, but they make your pee green.
Bright green, like a highlighter.
Neon green.
I used to take unregulated pre-workout that made my shit blue. Okay? What? Like, yeah, I'm dead serious. Like, I'm not kidding. I went through the whole fucking
That
case of
is
it,
sick. I love that blue shit.
I told you guys the story of when I vomited blue blood all over BC's bathroom stall. And it was because I was taking that pre-workout.
Nobody makes me throw up my own blue
My
blood.
own blue blood. Except for me, because I was
don't
literally damaged. I was ulcerating my fucking stomach using it.
I
How skinny
remember
did you feel after, though?
I felt awful. What do you mean?
when we were in Nashville, I remember being like wicked fucked up before we even went out. And Warren was like trying to convince me to take one of those. He was like, bro, I'm telling you, like, it'll help you not be hungover. And I just popped one in my mouth and drank a glass of water after it.
You're not supposed. You're supposed to put
I
it
had
in the water
worst
and let it
stomach ache.
dissolve.
I just thought it was the coolest. I was like, Bob takes pre-workout without water all the time. Like him and Mikey used to just put
No, you need a
spoonfuls.
little bit. You need a little bit of water.
But I
to
just
get it
basically
down.
did it like that's how I eat Oreos. I put an Oreo in my mouth and then I drink water. I drink milk and then I just kind of like.
That's fucking psychotic.
I mean, sometimes it's a 3 a.m. over the sink, Chris. I don't know what to tell you.
It's true.
So you chase your Oreo with milk, like you put it in your mouth and then you put.
Yeah, it's like a Tylenol.
Do you like shake your head around?
No, I just like chew it.
It's
I
trying
chew
to
it and
feed
the
a
milk
dog.
is in there.
It's like trying to feed a dog its pills.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, this might be a little more psycho. I'll take it off you for a second. Every time I eat like cookies and milk, which I haven't in a while, but every time I'll eat it, before I even start with the milk, I crush up a cookie and I drop it in the milk.
It's actually kind of fire.
So it sinks to the
doesn't-
bottom.
That doesn't sound like that bad of an idea.
I mean, like a lot of people reminds them of like bad backwash. That's why I said that. But
Yeah, that's how you get somebody to not drink your milk.
it sinks to the bottom. Yeah, I spit in the milk so no one drinks it. It's like at
mean, we
lunch
don't
when
even
you were a
have to do
kid.
that.
Okay, yeah.
You
Anyway,
like remember you used to lick your food? So like if you stepped away from your food at lunch, like no, you would look at people and take the French bread pizza, just like lap the back of it.
Well, hey, speaking of germs,
well, we haven't finished the weekend recap.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, true. Yeah,
Yeah, we went off on a big fucking tangent there, but I'll circle back to the germ thing.
yeah.
Saturday went to the gym, got in bed early again, which is fucking unreal for me. I don't do that frequently. Popped another edible, fell asleep, woke up Sunday morning, went to the gym again, and then spent the day with the girlfriend's family.
Yeah.
Because her brother they're like 2 weeks away from having their first child.
Shit.
So yeah,
Congratulations in advance.
A little Father's Day with her family.
Love that.
I've been playing Counter-Strike. I've been playing a little bit of KOTOR, off and on still. Little more Chivalry 2. What else? Oh, I played like 6 hours of Enslaved Odyssey to the West, which is a late 360 game that was on so many like slept on, brushed under the rug games of
I've
that
heard of that,
generation. And I got it on Humble for like $3.
Ooh.
And I was playing through it, and it's like a very good action platformer that deserves more people to play it. It deserves more praise, and I hope that IP gets picked up by a company that does something more with it.
Is it based on? Does it sounds like it? Is it based off of like Journey to the West, like the Dragon Ball mythology that's based off of?
Yes, kind of,
Like
but
loosely, kind of.
but it's like post-apocalyptic.
I know exactly which game you're talking about.
Slavers are taking over the world. You have to fight your way through machines and mechs and whatnot. But it's like a very...
Do you have a monkey tail?
So I think in all the promotional material he did, but in the game he doesn't. But his name is Monkey. Oh. But he's like a parkour and he fucking climbs all over shit.
right,
It's a
cool.
great action platform.
I love that. Okay, cool.
And I think more people should play it. It's on PC and it
dig
was
that.
like $4. And I've also cracked out my 3DS and I started playing Pokemon Sun for the first time in like 4 years, because the last time where I left off, I was stuck at the fire totem and I couldn't beat it. And I said, fuck this, just like I did with Dark Souls.
Yep.
Just like I did with Dark Souls. I said, fuck this, I'm not playing this shit anymore.
Yep.
Came back, beat it first fucking try.
I actually,
play through it again.
I love that. I actually, that's Sun and Moon is the only mainline Pokemon entry that I haven't played.
Sun Moon.
It's pretty good.
Isn't he from GTRP? Sun Moon?
Moon. That's Moon.
It's Moon, yeah. But like
Sun Moon, yeah.
But like I love that you're playing all these video games, but I have something I want to say too.
Please.
So as for what I've been playing, I need you guys to turn me up. You're gonna be fucking shocked, Bob, and I can't wait for this. So I got back on the Valorant train, but wait, there's more. I woke up. This was Saturday, I think, and I was like, I want to try something new. I don't want to get super competitive. I want to enjoy my time. So I ended up installing Elder Scrolls Online. And I started playing some ESO. Thank you. Growth. It's called growth.
It's called growth.
One day at a time. Thank you. But that's all I have. I just want you guys to know that. Thank you so much. Video games podcast.
Did you do anything else besides blacking out on Friday night?
No, I laid very low the rest of the weekend.
Well, shout out to all of the dads. Happy belated Father's Day.
Big shouts.
Chris was talking about licking your pizza in elementary school. So, the other students didn't eat it while you left, but everybody knows there was always that one kid that sat at your table who would fucking eat it.
Didn't care.
Oh, 100%.
They didn't care.
Because they would literally drink fucking ketchup packets in front of you.
I could name them.
To make a scene. So, but yeah, anyway, germs. Dom, you want to talk about PAX West? Which is going live. It's this year, right?
It's coming. It's in August. Like I think late August in Seattle.
Okay. And what else about it? Because there's a little asterisk.
little something. So there's another 3-letter word that rhymes with PAX, and they're not requiring it.
Oh.
Sorry?
What?
Huh?
What?
No, please do. Please. What was that?
I said ass.
Oh, okay. No,
I don't know.
Ass,
I don't know.
So, PAX West is coming back. It's going to be the first that I know of, the first real major in-person gaming industry event that is going to be all in person. And I think it's late August when it's coming. Either that or it might be a little bit later, but I'm almost positive it's late August, which is only 2 months away. It's going to be in Seattle. Just like it always has been. It used to be called PAX Prime. Now it's PAX West. And ReedPop, which is the company that manages the actual event nature of it, said that they are not going to require vaccination proof.
Hit the blue button.
They are not going to require proof of vaccination for attendees to be inside the event hall. They did say that they were going to have temperature checks and shit like that, and that they were going to have
Gamers are the sweatiest, grossest people to ever grace the earth.
I have a fever just thinking about them. I go play Magic the Gathering online for fucking 20 minutes, and I'm literally worked up a fever. So they're gonna have temperature checks at the door. They're gonna have routine for all the vendors. I think they're gonna require a negative COVID test to be in there. There was a couple other different precautions that they're taking, but I didn't read the full statement. But effectively, it kind of is what it is at face value, that they're not going to require vaccination for people to attend. So there's been some mixed reactions to that. There are some people who are like, fuck yeah, let's get back to normal. There are some people who are like, I guess I'll skip this one, because a lot of people were stoked about PAX West coming back. They were like, fuck yeah, let's do this. Let's get back to normal. And then those very same people, a day later, once ReedPop announced that they weren't going to require vaccinations, were like, I don't know about that. So what do you guys think about that? I have some thoughts. I have some opinions, but what do you guys think about the whole situation?
I mean, I disagree. Obviously to each his own, but we're getting out of this, right? We're very close to this thing being a thing of the past.
Right.
And this sounds like everyone's getting all excited to go to these cons and these conventions and all fucking these events, and just being like, all right, fuck it. We're good to go now. You don't even have to show any proof of your vaccination. You can only imagine the stories that are going to come out of this.
Yeah.
After PAX South, fucking X amount of cases are found, and then it starts a whole thing again.
Yeah.
I would rather have online conventions for fucking another year than risk this so people can enjoy a convention back. I get it. I get their fun, but not now.
I would rather put forks into both my eyeballs at the same time than attend an online convention.
Yeah, I know that, but I would rather do an online convention than have to stay in my house for another fucking year and a half.
Right, but would you rather shove forks into your eyeballs, bypassing those online conventions, or would you rather be around a bunch of unregulated people?
True.
In the middle, in like the tail end of a pandemic.
Hey, I've been self-COVID testing because my 9 to 5, if I want to go back into the office, which I do like 1 or 2 days a week, they sent like a fucking crate of COVID tests to my house so I can like self-test, and I've been doing it every other day, and I've been sending it. I mean,
that might be a new kink.
Ooh, the little nose swab. Ooh,
right.
Wow, new meta.
Next meta. Fucking COVID.
New meta.
Testing.
The ear nose swab meta.
Yep.
So I have been getting tested. I've been testing myself every other day. I've had like 6 consecutive negative tests, and I've been like not holding back. Since the day that they were like no more masks, I fucking threw all my shit in the trash. I went to a supermarket. I went to fucking 3 different department stores. I had to go do a bunch of shopping and stuff. Didn't wear a mask anywhere. Went to 2 different bars that weekend and was totally fine. And I haven't been positive since. So clearly, vaccines are working. Clearly they are working. That being said, and normally I'm not the devil's advocate on this podcast, and I still don't want to be, but like, I mean, and I think Rockin said in the chat, or somebody said in the chat that like people are probably going to counterfeit. Like people try to like scalp and fake PAX badges as it is. What makes you think somebody's not going to make a fake vaccination card?
100% they could. It's a fucking piece of paper.
It's literally a piece of paper. I could photocopy one and Photoshop it out and put and.
You know what they should have done? They should have had fucking QR codes on all of them.
They could have. They could also put like, and I don't know, maybe Reed Pop is doing this. I don't know if they are, but like, for example, for my workplace situation, is like it's vaccinated employees only who can go in there, and they still have a self-test just in case, because we're close to a bunch of bars, like they know people are coming from all over the place, and you have to kind of self-report. So if you get a positive test, you let the little bot know, and it revokes your credentials to get into the building immediately. But they also have a fob that goes on your like badge to get into the building. That's like a contact tracing thing. So if it's like within X amount of feet of somebody, like another employee who had like reported that they were positive or something, it'll like alert you or whatever. And like I don't know. So they could have done something, and I'm sure that they have some credentials set up, and I don't know what Seattle's like right now. I know that we live in dead middle of nowhere, Wyoming. Yep. We live in one of the safest regions in the United States for COVID. We live in probably, I think, one of the highest vaccinated rates and one of the lowest COVID case rates.
Post-vaccination.
Right. We live in like probably arguably the safest place to be in the United States for like COVID situations. But I don't know what Seattle's like. No. I don't know if Seattle is the same way. I don't know if it's higher or lower, or maybe it's great, maybe it's not. But then again, people come in from all over the fucking place.
They should just have it at a stadium with the domes and let the dome off.
We discussed this previously on other episodes of the podcast. If you want to have, we literally tinfoil hatted the first like in-person event would be outdoors. And apparently we're wrong.
Like, we apparently
were wrong.
We've never been more wrong.
So I am all for bringing people back to events.
Yep.
However, I think just like airlines did it, I think you should require, vaccination confirmation. Like you couldn't fly for 3 months unless you had a vaccine.
Yeah.
Unless you had your vaccine card. To me, this screams like closed environment clinical trial.
Yes.
There's going to be some fucking...
Then again, I was at Rover this past weekend and I tested negative 3 times in a row.
Right, but that's also like 300 people compared to 300,000 people. Right. Some shit like that.
300,000 incredibly sweaty people that are already sneezing and coughing all over each other.
Yes.
If you haven't been coughed on, if your face directly has not been coughed on at a PAX, you've never been there. You're alive.
If you haven't had to hold your breath for over 45 seconds walking through a place till you're lightheaded.
Yeah.
You haven't been to one.
This to me screams like a closed clinical trial where like we're going to find out 2 years from now or some shit. Like there were government officials there that were tracking all of this fucking data. There were all the local hospitals in the area were tracking this data.
Yeah.
every single person that got admitted to any of those like clinics or hospitals that week, their information got sent to the fucking government. I think this to me, and maybe this is my wild conspiracy mind, because I told you earlier today, crabs, they're the birds of the ocean.
Yeah.
Okay? Everybody fucking knows that.
Yep.
Everybody fucking knows that. They were deployed back in the 60s to spy on Cuba.
Yeah, it was in the Call of Duty Black Cold War campaign.
Yes, everybody fucking knows that. I think that this is like a weird closed clinical trial that all of this data is going to be collected. So at some point in the near future, they're going to be like, hey, this is the data that we found. If you want to have the Game Awards live and expect to have a capacity of 30,000 people, this is the likelihood that you're going to get a transmission rate. Like,
so they're taking it out on the people from back.
Wait, hold on. Well, hold on now, because Bob is convinced that he had COVID around the time that like PAX East was around.
Yeah, I'm convinced I had it beforehand.
I mean, and people get sick after PAX anyway. People get the PAX pox all the fucking time. And I post an annual blog, which is
how to avoid it.
Health and safety tips on how to not get sick after PAX. And
so the government's involved in all
this is actually PAX West is actually a black site for human trials for mass events. So, but wait, hold on a second. Let's take this a step further. Where is the next Super Bowl? Is it in Seattle?
I don't know.
Pete, help out on that if you're in the chat.
I don't know. I'm just saying this might be. I don't know.
So you think? You think this is a trial run?
Roger Goodell. Yeah,
this is a trial run. For
that's like the biggest in-person event. That's it's like that and like WrestleMania. So if like WrestleMania and the Super Bowl are not in Seattle next year, then then there's some other nefarious. It might be the lizard people.
But the thing is, even if you it doesn't have to be like location locked. Even if you take that data, LA, that's even fucking that might be worse.
It is worse.
That might be the worst case scenario, LA.
It's definitely worse. What if they were like, we're actually going to move PAX West to Los Angeles, California?
Oh my God.
Live from the, the fucking Blizzard Arena.
So like they could take that data like and do a population per square mile and then extrapolate that data to any other fucking city as like
you could like scale that
as an example scale.
Yeah.
So dude, I think that there's going to be data taken from this. I think there's going to be
100% there is.
I think there's going to be like records recorded. I think there's going to be a lot of shit that a lot of the attendees aren't actually aware of.
Oh, I love this. So I mean, but this is also probably already a thing in like major cities where it's like if you have an event venue, like you have to report how many people you've had, how many COVID cases you've had, like contact tracing. Like you probably already have to report that stuff.
Oh yeah.
But like, yeah, I mean, on a larger scale, this is definitely. I think they've had a Comic-Con or like some sort of. Somebody was saying, "Oh, this isn't like even news because like they had a convention in Minnesota that had 2,000 people at it and it was fine." So okay, so the question is, Inglewood. Why is it in Inglewood? So the question is, PAX West, it's happening, whether we like it or not, no proof of vaccination needed. Do you guys feel comfortable doing PAX like as normal? Like the same way we go to bars right now, totally normal. You walk in the door, no mask, no nothing. You do your thing. You're shaking hands, kissing babies.
No fucking shot. No, because a lot of the time when we have to do like sit down demos and interviews with people,
it's in a tiny ass room.
It's in a tiny ass room. And then a lot of the developers and the companies that we sit down with are international.
Right.
And like, what the fuck are the regulations in the countries that they come from?
They might not even be able to come. We can't go to the EU right now.
Right. But like, so even if they are capable of coming, I know like a lot of
who's, who among us, right?
Right. Well, right. Right. Raise your hand. But like, even if they are capable, like how do international regulations coincide with national regulations? Especially if there like are no fucking regulations. Like how the fuck do they get here, get into there, and then go back?
Also, you need to report. So like if you're going for like a work visa, you got to report like, what are you going to go do in the States? Oh, I'm going to go to a convention with 200,000 people.
Right.
How many birds do you think are going to be lined up on the telephone poles outside?
You're going to see every
record numbers.
Okay, in the Midwest,
100,000
in the
birds.
Midwest where we currently live,
Yeah.
there's going to be no birds for an entire fucking week.
You're gonna get
They're
called.
all migrating to LA.
Yeah.
And even for weeks before that, because they need to get their hard drives upgraded at the Pentagon.
God, you're so fucking right. They need to get the terabyte upgrade.
And what are those little bugs too that just got put down here?
Cicadas.
Cicadas just got put here too for this
so
reason.
listen, everybody watching right now, I need to fill you in. Okay. Birds. We all know. We've discussed this a dozen fucking times. Birds. AI operatives designed and executed by the government. They're spying on us. We all know that. They sit on the phone lines to recharge. They fly back to the Pentagon. They migrate to get updates and to get their memory drawn and put into the Pentagon database. Chris tweeted at me the other day about cicadas and someone saying like, oh, these aren't bugs. These are actual, drones set out by the government. Ooh. Of course they're fucking drones set out by the government. Cicadas come out once every 7 fucking years. Okay. Why do you think they come out once every 7 fucking years? Because the birds have to go to the Pentagon for the new Windows update.
And
what's coming out right now?
Windows 11.
Windows 11 is coming out right now. Okay. Why do you think we're seeing cicadas all over the place? Because the birds are going to the Pentagon. They're getting the Windows 11
firmware
upgrade.
Oh my
And the cicadas are out keeping track on all of us. Dom today asked about crab meat. And I told Dom about the crab meat. It's not real, okay? It's all fake. It's all prosthetic. If you think you're eating crab legs, it's not real. The crabs were deployed by the U.S. government in the early 60s during the Cuban Missile Crisis to keep tabs on Fidel Castro. Everybody knows this. Stop trusting birds. Stop trusting cicadas. Don't you dare eat a crab.
I just had like 10 crab rangoons.
What the fuck is the matter with you?
Well, that's why it's imitation crab meat. It's not real.
It's imitate. Okay,
I'm not talking about the crab meat, Rob. Him.
They're imitating. What a crab meat would look like.
It's just like birds are all imitation birds. There's no such thing as a real bird.
They're not real.
But have you ever eaten a bird?
That's imitation meat.
Yeah, it's imitation. It's like impossible.
Have you ever had a turkey? Do you think it tastes great? It's relatively dry, isn't it?
There's only
Depends if it's cooked right.
It's because of all the. I can't. I don't even. No, it. Well, I mean, I don't have the appetite for. What did you just do? I mean, I don't actually like turkey except for Thanksgiving.
Right, and the only reason why you have like that warm feeling about it is because it's a national holiday. When in reality, Thanksgiving was a massacre.
Right.
Okay. It was a fucking massacre.
But
Wait, you mean to tell me that it's tryptophan that's putting you to sleep? It's so you don't have the energy to go on the internet and write about your experience because the government wants you to. You can't stay woke.
I have operatives everywhere.
You can't stay woke because there's too much tryptophan, and you can't write about like how artificial the turkey tasted.
Stay woke.
You can't though because of the tryptophan.
Don't eat it.
Don't eat the turkey.
It's like a government provided. It's a government distributed sedative.
Yeah.
Inside of the holiday bird.
Do you think there's like microchips?
Oh my god!
Turkey?
There's not microchips. There's nanobots.
Yeah,
that's what I meant. That's what I meant.
And the thing, you want to know why we have to eat turkey once every year?
Yeah.
Because your body processes those nanobots every 11 and a half months.
Yeah.
So the government needs to get those nanobots in our system every Thanksgiving.
100%.
Yeah, but what if there's something stuck in like the turkey's like carcass?
Yeah.
Or like bones and shit?
A carcass would insinuate a living creature.
No, like the fake imitation carcass, I guess.
Carcass, okay.
But
They call that a mainframe.
Obviously, you can't eat that, right?
That's a
and
chassis.
You end up throwing it out somewhere.
Chassis.
What if there's something on that like when it's in the trash, it like rubs off onto like the bag and then gets into the barrel, so it sits in your house and it's listening to you because it's
That's
like
exactly
so small and
it.
bleeds.
That's
through.
also why all the turkeys that you buy in the store are frozen because all of that memory needs to be in cold storage, which is also another software and hardware term. Cold storage.
Yeah, if you take that out of anything above 20 degrees,
This is fucking insane.
It's just like liquid cooling a PC.
Okay, guys.
Operatives.
Yeah,
They have like those big servers in like Siberia and stuff like that.
Don't trust big turkey.
Do not trust big turkey. This is the worst mistake you could ever make in your life.
Look at it now. COVID vaccines have to be stored cold storage, right?
Boom.
Okay. What do you think is going to happen this upcoming Thanksgiving? You're going to buy your frozen turkey. That's how they administer the vaccine to everybody. They're putting the vaccine in this imitation turkey, so when you eat it this Thanksgiving, everybody's vaccinated, COVID goes away.
So does that
And
mean
what
there's
is
no more
that-
tryptophan? It's just COVID vaccine? Or is
no,
it
it's
still
both.
tryptophan?
I mean,
What
it's
if-
both. They want you to be
And that little pop-up thing that comes out of the turkey oddly resembles
an antenna
or like a syringe.
Syringe, yeah.
or a syringe. Yeah, could be one or the other. Yeah.
Wow.
Don't trust big turkey.
Don't
We'll
trust
leave you
big
with
turkey.
that.
Stay woke.
Big Butterball is coming for all of us. Stay
You
woke.
guys want to talk about video games?
Pico's Bob Rogan.
You guys ever do DMT?
The chat has been going fucking batshit.
You can't get me started on this shit because I'll just go.
Don't trust big turkey. Well, I can't wait to make the big turkey. I'm gonna do like the UFO, like the truth is out there, like big turkey.
Oh, you mean my fucking tattoo?
Yep. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I want to believe it's a turkey.
I want to believe.
No, it's Bigfoot strangling a fake turkey.
Yeah.
It's
All right.
why do you think we've never seen Bigfoot, right? Why do you think we have no recorded evidence of Bigfoot, really? Because Bigfoot is doing the job that us Americans don't know about. He's doing the dirty work. He's going out there and killing these turkeys on our behalf.
Oh my god.
Well, he's an ally.
Of course he's a fucking ally. He is for
He always has been.
Americans.
He always has been.
He's always been an ally.
He probably wants to meet us so bad too, but he can't.
Wait,
because
that's
if they
why.
find out where he is.
Exactly. It's like Julian Assange, how he's like over in over in
Like Spain
Russia
or
or something.
some shit, yeah.
Yeah. Or like when we can't go there tonight. But
Who?
I was gonna say like
Isn't it-
John McAfee,
Yeah.
who just died by suicide. And he released a thing saying, like, I just started
like-
this whole crypto.
Jeffrey Epstein.
I can't. I gotta go get more beers. What the fuck is the next topic? You guys want another one?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll take one.
I need one now.
That was the most insane rant of all time.
Look, you guys know what to do. You know what you need to clip this episode, okay?
Bob Rogan.
We didn't even need a third topic.
So you know what's complimentary to turkey?
Yeah, what is it?
Stuffing. But what is complimentary to Game Pass?
Crab.
So my question for you guys is, I mean, we've all come to the agreement at this point that Game Pass is the greatest deal, the best value you can get in gaming. There's no doubt about it.
No.
You get Game Pass, you get hundreds of fucking games at your fingertips whenever the fuck you want them.
Yep.
The majority of which all being like the Xbox exclusives, they're all majority day one releases.
Yep.
My question is, what are other services that might potentially, I don't want to say compete because there's really no competition. It's just Game Pass is leagues ahead of everybody else, but could be complementary to Game Pass. So for me, the first thing that comes to mind is, and I gave this fucking platform so much shit for the longest time, the Epic Game Store. I still think it deserves criticism because there's no review system. There's no way to, vet anything that goes on. There's no way to vet, games that are being released. There's a lot of strange, shady business practices that go on behind the Epic Game Store. However, they release fucking free games every week.
Like good games.
Yeah,
too.
like pretty fucking good games. Not games that have been released this year or maybe even last year, but games that are like a year and a half to 2 years back. They're just giving them away for free.
They did that with Rocket League, I believe, before it was free. Like completely free. I think they're like the first place to do that.
I think they were too.
Yeah, no, I agree with that 100%. That was going to be my answer. Just because if I'm right, and I hope JB can correct me on this too, I believe that's where I got Rocket League for free for the first time. And I remember when that happened, I would never buy the game because I was like, oh, like soccer with cars. I'm not going to enjoy this. Like it sounds fun, but haha, whatever. And then it's free, and then you give it a shot, and then you're hooked on it, and then it goes completely free to play. I think these companies like sign, and I bitched about this before, like PlayStation having like exclusivity to certain like Call of Duty, right? Where it's like exclusive to PlayStation for X amount of days before it goes out to the general public. I love when there's a thing with certain launchers that have that with games.
Yep.
And I think Epic does that the best with their launcher. And I hope a lot of other companies follow suit with that because I think now we're starting to see like a uptick in free to play like demo type games, like when Knockout City came out. What was that on? I forget what launch of that was.
It's on Epic.
Was that Epic?
Oh, yeah, Knockout City was on Steam too, though.
Oh yeah, no, I got it.
Well,
I got it on Game
I know
Pass.
for a fact.
Oh damn, I'm going back on my word. Then I got it on Game Pass.
I know it's on Epic because I saw it today on Epic when I was downloading Sonic Mania for free, and then there was like a Need for Speed like Turbo Chase or some shit like that. I always just download the free games. I never download them onto my computer. I just get them in my store, and I keep them in my library.
And then I'd be remiss to not talk about like the Steam sale or like Steam sales that we get.
Of course.
It's like you just load the fuck up on games that you would never even think about playing, but it's $1.
Yeah.
So you're like, all right, like fuck it, give it a shot.
Yeah, but I do that with Humble Bundle every fucking week.
Yeah.
Like every single week I get an email saying like this publisher's doing, an 85% off sale for Humble Bundle. And I always end up buying 3 fucking games and they sit in my Steam library. Mm-hmm. And that's where I got Enslaved, like Enslaved Odyssey to the West. That I got it for $3 fucking on Humble Bundle.
Yeah. How can you say no to that?
You know what the best companion to Game Pass would be?
What?
The Nintendo Switch.
Just in general?
Well, there's been a lot of rumors, and there's been a lot of tinfoil hat theories that Game Pass will come to Switch so that you can actually, because Microsoft is leveraging xCloud and like Play Anywhere type deals and like being able to like basically do what like Stadia couldn't do in like the last 2 years that they've been attempting to do this in like a month where they just flip a switch and you can play via xCloud, which I think is still in beta. But there's been a lot of people who very strongly believe that Game Pass will come to Switch so that you can play games anywhere.
Holy fuck.
It's been a very heavily rumored thing because Xbox and Nintendo have tweeted and like social media'd and like teased a lot of different partnership opportunities. A lot of people thought Master Chief might come to Smash, and like they were going to start taking teeny tiny little steps. So I think the perfect complement to Game Pass would be, they already have xCloud.
Would be Game Pass.
Yeah, would be Game Pass. Would be able to, play it on the shitter or like play it on a plane.
Do you think of it this way? Sorry to jump in there, but you know how like PlayStation and Sony, whatever, they have that storefront on Steam now. So it looks like they're going to try starting games on PC or porting them over to PC.
They have been porting a lot.
Yeah, and like it's not even close to done yet. But now this is Xbox's move. Mm-hmm. We're like, all right, like you're going to PC. Well, we're going to go to Switch.
Yeah, yep. I mean that's because Xbox and Microsoft as a it's already a PC based, Windows based system.
Yeah.
Where it's like,
and Windows 11 is like basically an Xbox UI, which is great. Yeah, and I love that they're doing that because they're also, I feel like PC gamers have been like left in the dust for so long, like not left in the dust like to be like exceeded, but they've been like left behind for so long with ports and games coming to the PC last, exclusives like being, or like when they do come, they're like really shittily optimized and like they're unplayable. Like the entire sports genre is like non-existent on PC basically. No. But now Xbox is going like, hey, guess what? We just remembered that we own this too. And so Game Pass and PC Game Pass is going to stop being like this, and it's all going to be day one for everything.
It's the best. Having PC Game Pass, it's unbelievable.
Yeah. I've been saying since probably 2 or 3 years ago, maybe even before it got announced, that I would purchase whatever platform I needed to purchase to play. The next platform I bought was going to be whatever the most ideal way I could experience Halo Infinite on. And now it's PC. Day one, cross-play day one, cross-saves, cross-everything, cross-campaign. I'll just spend whatever money I was going to spend on a Series S or a Series X and get a new graphics card for my PC.
Question, does PC Game Pass have all of the games, or is it still just a limited?
Not all of them, but it's starting to get more and more. Like, I actually didn't know that Dark Alliance was going to be on PC Game Pass, and then it just fucking was. I don't even think they announced it for that, but it just was. Like, they're starting to get more consistent with it.
I have it, so I pay for it for my Xbox One that I have at my girlfriend's house because she plays like a shit ton of games on it. But I never, like, I could upgrade it to get it on both, but I never did because it didn't, like, there wasn't much of an incentive.
They're getting a lot better with it. And like a lot of the big ones like Gears, Halo, like all the first party stuff is on PC as well. Like Gears Tactics is on there, Gears 5, Halo, Master Chief Collection, Halo 5. All that stuff is on PC Game Pass as well, and all the ones that they announced all the games that they announced at E3 for like day one Game Pass. Oh, hold on one second.
Yeah.
Nice catch.
all the ones that they announced, I believe, for day one Game Pass are going to be Game Pass PC as well. That includes Starfield.
Okay. All right.
So they're starting to get a lot more consistent with it, and I feel like E3, they didn't directly say it, I don't think, but that's going to be one of the first. This is like the first push that they're really making to make PC, like Game Pass is Game Pass is Game Pass, and I think that library is going to start growing a lot more on PC.
I think the only logical step in that process is to make PC Game Pass one-to-one with Xbox Game Pass, and then if they wanted to do the Switch Game Pass thing, I think you would have to embrace your PC audience first, and then you go after the Switch audience.
I don't get why it's not one for one with
Neither
PC.
do I.
Because you can use a controller on PC.
That's what I do.
That's the only fucking difference. So you're telling me I can't play a sports game on my PC just because I'm not on a console?
That's what I got to do. Elevate my content.
I honestly don't fucking know. I mean, we can't bypass the PlayStation whatever fucking subscription. That is not
good.
It's not worth it, honestly. I was gonna buy it for I think I was gonna buy it for 1 month, and I think it was like $15. I think it's like $15 a month or some shit like that. And I was gonna buy it just for the Final Fantasy VII remake, because it was like $15 for Final Fantasy VII compared to $60 for Final Fantasy VII. And then once you download it, you just have
like beat it in a month, and then
I mean, not even. Well, you just still have it. But I mean, their system is similar to. I don't want to say it's similar to Epic, but it's in the same vein of we give you these games, 2 to 4 games every month, but it's behind a pay barrier.
Yeah.
So Epic is doing it for free. You're getting those 2 to 4 games every month for free. But PlayStation, you're being charged for those 2 to 4 games.
Yep.
So I don't know. I mean, PlayStation is behind on a lot of things because they're so heavily reliant on their exclusives, which I totally understand. They have arguably some of the best. They probably, in my opinion, have the best exclusives out of any console. For me, personally, because I enjoy shit like Bloodborne. I enjoy God of War. God of War is one of the greatest games I've ever played.
I think that's also coming to Steam too, isn't it?
Potentially. I don't keep track of those things because I just wait for it to come out and then I just fucking play it at that point.
Yep.
Like, you don't need to sell me on God of War Ragnarok. I'm going to play it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I
Learned your lesson.
What?
You learned your lesson.
Yes. Yeah. I'm done pre-ordering games at this point, unless I'm confirmed going to be playing them. Yeah. So I don't know. I think PlayStation is too heavily reliant on their crutch of exclusives, and they're probably, we've seen in the past that they're too anti crossplay and shit like that. So I think that they have a long way to go. It's like the Nintendo going to online shit.
Yeah. They're stuck in their ways.
Yeah, Sony is too far dug in their own trenches to not want to go make that type of progress.
Yeah, and the thing is they're only hurting themselves, and this is the exact same thing with Nintendo. But the people that Sony and Nintendo both have enough of a core user base that they're never going to tank because they won't embrace unity with other developers. Exactly. Yeah. They're never going to tank because or Nintendo's never going to tank because they won't embrace online, or when they won't make a strong concept. They know Nintendo Switch Online blows. Yeah. They fucking know. You know what I mean? I shouldn't have to punch in a 25-digit friend code to play with you guys on fucking Mario Golf.
It's bullshit.
Are you shitting me?
True.
Oh, I got to get my Switch on the charger tonight, actually. It's dead. Good thing.
If you guys don't have Nintendo Switch Online accounts,
I'll pre-download it. Okay. You guys convinced me. I'll pre-download it tonight.
I'm just saying, throw on your shorter shorts. Throw a polo on.
My shorter shorts. Well, what are those?
Your shortest shorts.
They're just your boxes.
Yeah, his boxes are definitely longer.
No, I think I have shorter shorts than that.
It's amazing.
2-inch inseams. Throw them on.
I have a ball hanging out on each end. And you know why I feel so comfortable with one ball poking on each end? Manscaped. That's why. Use promo code WGG, 20% off. Free shipping.
Bang. But yeah, we can get a bucket of beers. I'm going to put the Switch on in the living room. I'm going to try to stream it. I'm going to throw a polo on. I got the Callaway hat already. I'm going to put my golf glove on, and I'll just be playing. I'm going to be playing that from my living room. So I'll open the windows, get a nice breeze. Nice little day on the links with the fellas.
Crushing hoons in the living room.
Absolutely, yeah. Smoke indoors. Who gives a fuck?
Just John Daly in the living room.
Really though.
I'll crack a window. You just go like, it's like the Casey Affleck Dunkin' Donuts ad.
I'm going to drive a golf cart through your fucking front door.
Did we have anything else we wanted to touch upon for the game services? I mean, Nintendo also has the online service. If you pay for the online service, you get some things for free.
Yeah, you get lots of SNES games. You get some NES games. My other answer to this was going to be a true virtual console on Switch because we still don't have that.
Right.
Like if we're talking about a companion in a sense that like, here's the only two things I really need in life is like Game Pass and virtual machine. Bo said, I'll golf around with you easy, Dom. Yeah, absolutely, bro. Let's do it. You know what else is a great companion to Game Pass? All the wonderful Bethesda titles on Game Pass, including Starfield, which is coming soon. And I don't know, is Deathloop coming to Game Pass day one?
Boy, I hope so.
I mean, I would have to assume.
I would have to assume, but
it's almost like we have somebody in chat who could confirm or deny that.
I wonder if anybody could confirm that for me. But also, all the old Fallout and Elder Scrolls games just got added to Game Pass too.
Yeah, I told my girlfriend
and Doom too. All the old Doom ones got added too.
My girlfriend is a huge Elder Scrolls fan. I was like, look, she's played through Elder Scrolls maybe like 4 times.
Why doesn't she play ESO?
She doesn't like. She is very like. I don't want to interact with other people.
You don't have to though. Just tell her to pretend that they're not real people.
They're all NPCs.
Yeah.
So I was like, look, if you enjoy Skyrim so much, why don't you play Oblivion? If you enjoy Skyrim so much, you could play any Fallout game, just be a melee character.
Yeah.
Like she's not a shooter.
Or you could play the Elder Scrolls Online because the new expansion, Blackwood, is basically Oblivion 2.
Yeah, I mean, I give her these options, and then she ignores me, and she's like,
it's almost like we have people in chat that I could, Bo, I don't know if you want to hit my line, we could, hook them.
Bo, just leak something for us right now. Enough bullshitting, Bo.
Honestly, Matt and Sean have been kind of like, I feel like I've been feeling a little neglected in the DMs, but Bo always answers me, which is why he's now my favorite Bethesda PR person.
Wow. That's a big statement.
Listen, I mean, I had to say it had to come out. That came from the chest. That was not scripted. It just had to come out.
Hashtag ad.
Hashtag ad. Hashtag spawn.
All right. So we don't have anything else. I'm out. We got nothing else for game services. Well, let me tell you.
What's a tornado chug a beer?
we can save that one thing.
I mean, we could do it quick.
Yeah, we
can do it quick.
What?
Also.
Oh. Yeah,
this episode of Not Another Gaming Podcast is also brought to you by Thrive Fantasy. It is a daily fantasy sports and esports app, and it eliminates all the hours of research you typically want to do for that type of events. So all you have to do is choose 5 out of the 10 available player props, or 10 out of 20 if you're playing an NFL game. Build your lineup. You get assigned a fantasy value for all of your props, over-unders. Hit those props. Rack up some points. If you win that leaderboard, you get your money, you get paid out. Thrive's awarded over, I think it was $2.5 million the last time we checked.
Yeah.
So we'll estimate. We'll round up to fucking $5 million. We'll
$1
trillion. $1 trillion. So if you want to get in on the Thrive Fantasy action, right? Thrive Fantasy. Use promo code WGG when you sign up. And if you deposit $50, we'll match that $50. Mm-hmm. We will match all the way up to $50. So use promo code WGG at thrivefantasy.com or on the Google Play or the App Store. WGG. We match that $50 investment.
Goddamn.
We'll see you there. It's all free money.
And that's what it is. It's an investment.
It's an investment.
Invest in yourself.
Invest in yourself.
Invest in yourself.
But also invest in us.
Yes.
If you want to sub or donate.
You know what my favorite kind of money is?
Free.
Free money.
Yeah, my dog is starving. Please donate.
Again, we just got this new TV in the studio from Rent-A-Center. We have to pay off the monthly bills. We're really behind on these bills. So if you want, help us out.
Larry Gordo, first time chat. Larry Gordo, hello WGG.
Hello.
What's up, Larry?
What's up, Larry?
How we doing, BB? How's the Friday Junior doing? You doing all right? Thanks for coming in. Thanks for being the first time chatter. I like that they do that. I didn't
Me too.
know.
That's actually really cool.
That's a new little thing.
Love that.
So speaking of us collaborating with Manscaped and Thrive Fantasy, Chris, you wanted to talk about fashion collaborations in esports because we got some crazy fucking news this week.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right.
So this could be really quick, but I thought it was really cool. So G2 announced that they are partnering with Ralph Lauren as like a fashion sponsor or whatever you want to call it.
Ralph.
And it just made like it really pop in my head that like fashion in esports is a real fucking thing.
Yeah. Oh.
And people take it very serious. Like
I mean, look at me. I wear the same fucking
Santa Cruz hashtag ad. But like,
hey, potential hashtag ad.
potentially, yeah. This episode, not another gaming podcast, brought to you by PacSun and Santa Cruz. At checkout, at the only PacSun left in the world, use promo code. But yeah, regardless, so they sponsored with Ralph Lauren, Polo, whatever you want to call it. And it made me think that we have like 100 Thieves, who's also been called like a hoodie org by like fucking Hastro and a bunch of people in the esports.
A bunch of broke boys.
Yeah, but they are the supreme of esports.
Yeah,
they put out a
100%,
fucking like piece of merchandise and it flies. And then like you can look at like Optic, who they do stuff like that, but they have like breakoffs with like what's his name, like Create or Aaron, I think it's Aaron, and then like Embos. They have their own brand and the shit like that, and they're like high end shit. You have League of Legends players walking out to certain tournaments wearing fucking Dior's on their feet, which are thousands of dollars for a pair of fucking Nikes, but no one bats an eye at it.
Yeah.
And we've had League of Legends teams partner with like fucking Louis Vuitton and all this shit that it's just insane.
You know what's so funny is like, it used to be that, these designer brands, you go to an award show and they're like, you're sexy. We want to put you in our clothes.
Thank you.
Right?
Okay, sure.
Exactly. You're beautiful. We want to put you in our clothes.
That's what Lane Bryant says to Bob.
Who?
Lane Bryant.
I don't know who that is.
I think it's for like it's like for overweight people, no?
Oh, what the fuck?
It's like the anyway. So so like these fashion labels would be like, oh, I'm gonna lace this dude up in some Gucci, like, or like the Tom Ford suit for the Oscars or something like that, because like they're sexy. And I'll, listen, I can save some fabric because I know he's going to rip the sleeves off. So, and we're going to, Tom Ford, hit us up for the Esports Awards, B, because I know you're listening to this, Tom Ford. I'm just saying, first Tuck sponsor.
Oh, and vote for Deserto.
Vote for Deserto for, wait, is that for Esports Awards or is that for the Game Awards?
It came out today.
Oh, so listen, for both of them, BOFA. So, listen, here's what I'm thinking. Little challenge. Like you've seen the cinnamon challenge. You've seen the what were some other challenges? The busset challenge. There was the
busset challenge. Yeah.
I haven't seen it. The gray sweatpants challenge.
Yep.
Now we got the sponsor WGG suit challenge.
Yeah.
And we are going to accept all comers.
We literally talked about this last week after the show. I said I will walk out in a Suge Knight suit. So whatever company out there wants to give me a huge...
Look like a fucking Minecraft Steve.
Whatever company out there wants to make me a Suge Knight suit, I'll walk out to the Game Awards.
Wait, you ever see the picture of Big Pun and Fat Joe at the Grammys?
Yeah, it was
incredible.
Like,
let me see.
This is gonna be me and Bob at the Game Awards.
I'm gonna walk out like Cameron with the pink mink on.
Wait, hold on. This is gonna be me and Bob at the Grammys.
They look like fucking Minecraft characters.
I'm gonna hold it. Hold on. Let me hold it up to the camera. I don't know if I can even see this. I don't know if the camera can see this.
It will.
Well, let's see.
But hold on,
it might have a tough time focusing.
Yeah, this is gonna be me and Bob at the Esports Awards this year, looking brolic. Yeah, okay, focus. So yeah, Men's Warehouse, Jose Bank, Tom Ford, Gucci.
True.
What are some other like really good, like Dior,
Balenciaga,
Santa
Cruz, Billabong,
Etnies, Huff, like the little weed socks on
the weed socks. Those are a panty dropper right there.
Shit,
you got the weed socks.
Gotta put a fucking wet floor sign down on the red carpet. Come on,
yeah, weed socks. He does weed.
Piso Mojado.
Yeah, no, we're just getting started with that. I just wanted to sprinkle that in. It's obviously not like a giant topic, but it's a real fucking thing.
Yeah, but what's going to be a big topic is we are going to be a topic of conversation when we come through draped up and dripped out and fucking all Tom Ford linens.
Tell me we don't get stopped on the red carpet walking.
Who are you wearing?
In Suge Knight.
Yeah, they say
100%.
They say, hold on, Dr. Bob, who are you wearing today? And he's like, I'm wearing Lumber Liquidators carpet fucking.
These 52-inch inseam shorts are from Echo. This triple XL tall tee is from Tello's.
Yeah. I'm going to wear a stop snitching tall tee.
No, Chris has to show up with the Bugs Bunny blowing gun smoke off of a carrot.
You're telling me, like, if we did that and we got stopped, and be like, wait, who the fuck are
Who are you wearing? Yeah, this is
we are freelance on-air talent for Dexerto.
Mike from Deserto is like literally on the right top going like this. Fuck.
Excuse me, sir. Please put that cigarette out. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah.
Oh, we don't allow vapes in here. Huh?
The guy's got like a glass of water in here. And you're like, actually, that's a great point. I shouldn't be smoking it here. You just drop it in his glass of water.
Right.
Are you carrying a 30 rack of Bud Light?
Yeah. Why?
Yeah, I didn't know if the beers are going to be free here. So
To be honest with you, sir, I don't even want to be here right now. I'm just going back to the hotel room, and I just wanted to cut through. It's a lot quicker.
you see that like Chappelle Show skit where he does like pop copy, and the lady's like complaining to him. He's like, "Listen, lady, I got to go take a shit," and like just just leaves. Oh shit! Who are you wearing? Yeah, I'm wearing WGG. Listen, I'm telling you, it's like you know how like the Gucci, they have the Gucci belts and his 2 Gs. We do that with the WGG logo.
We could just reach out to Threadless and be
Knock off.
like, hey, we're going to the Game Awards this year. Can you make us 3 giant suits?
Can we get your best knockoff Gucci like clothes
Wow.
with WGG on it? Inside? Is that fair use right there?
Supporting small businesses.
Would that be fair use for a design? WGG on like Gucci?
Yeah.
If you made a
That's
t-shirt,
parity
like
law. Yeah, it's over. That's over 50%, I think.
All right,
Yeah,
we'll talk.
yeah, we'll talk.
Gucci
We'll
shirt.
talk.
We'll reach out to you, Threadless.
But yeah, Tom Ford, if you're listening to this, I love your films. I love your work. And sponsor our suits for the Game Awards. I really can't wait to be wearing it. We're going to cut it nice and trim. You can cut so much extra fabric off of Chris's to make it nice and slim and tailored.
Oh my God. You know what we should do? Every single year for the Game Awards, we should dress differently. So the first year we go,
Fluorescent neon.
big Suge Knight
Yeah.
outfits, right?
Yep.
Year 2, Cowboys.
Oh,
We dress up like Cowboys.
Yeah, 3 baseball players.
like the baseball furies from the Warriors. You have fucking face paint and shit. Just beating the fuck out of people.
Oh my God. You're going to tell me we don't get fucking famous after
And
that?
we take the train there so that everybody sees on the train. And we're just like,
whatnot.
What do we do year 4?
Sesame Street characters.
but like the Times Square version where they're like,
Oh yeah,
cracked
like
out.
terrible, like Big Bird off a perk, like those ones.
We'll table year 5 for now, but I'm glad that we have this scoped out.
Yeah.
I can't wait for Chris to you know, like the what's the fucking the gif of like Sting when he takes the Sting mask off and it's just him underneath.
It's just another mask.
That's gonna be Chris taking the Big Bird mask off, like when he's at presenting. He's like, "All right, so the award for game of the year goes to," and he takes the mask off.
It's just another Big Bird one.
It was just you underneath.
All right, fuck you. Oh my God, Nick Merckx is on stage.
I'm taller than Nick Merckx, first of all. You know that the Keanu Reeves meme where he's like this and he's like that tall? And he's standing next to a regular Keanu Reeves. He's like me and Nick Merckx, but you can't tell each other apart.
Incredible. All right, well, yeah, that's all I got for that one. Dom, do we have any voicemails?
Boy, do we ever. Listen, the WGG Internet Dad Sauce line, 617-701-7678. Give us a call and we'll listen to you live on the show. As long as it doesn't get us TOS. BB, first caller, what do you got? It's not, no audio. I'm pretty sure this is JB because he had this problem happen last time. So JB, I know that you got the hamsters from Bob's old apartment internet, but we can't use them anymore. We really got to put them out to pasture. So rip for that one. So we do have one voicemail though.
I mean, you could send it in chat if you want. We'll get to it.
Hey guys, happy Friday, Junior. It's me, P2P2, calling in, and it's the first few days of summer, and I'm off for the summer, so I was wondering if you guys have a big, huge thing you're looking forward to in the summer. Like, I always look forward to Beer Olympics. I do with all my friends up at the lake, so I'm just wondering, what's kind of your big thing you're excited for this summer? Have a great night. Bye.
We should do a WGG Beer Olympics.
I'm really looking forward to the invite to the Beer Olympics.
We could do one here.
Yeah. Everyone has to fly in, though.
Yeah, we're not paying for your fucking flights.
We could do a
Michael pay for that.
Huh?
Michael pay for that.
Michael show up for it.
Yeah, he would show up for it.
You know for a fact he would
Mangled.
show up for it. Yeah.
Mike's going to be crashing on my couch for a week.
1,000%.
Christ.
We could actually do something like that.
You might not survive.
And we could make it like a fucking like Twitch and YouTube thing.
We'll talk about it.
I like it.
I like it.
I like it. I like where we're going with this.
I like that.
As far as what we're doing this summer, things that we're looking forward to, let's see. I'm traveling. I'm actually traveling a really long way in about 2 weeks. I'm going to the Cape. So we're looking forward to that, going halfway across the country, from the Midwest out east. I heard it's really nice out there, so going to the Cape for like a week, that'll be great. I'm really looking forward to lots of fetch on the beach with my dog. I'm going to teach him how to swim. He swam for the first time the other day. I am not sure how he felt about it, but he is going to have lots more of that. And yeah, I'm just looking forward to like being outside and like being on roof decks and like drinking with my friends and, just like enjoying like the summer for the first time in like 2 years. I think that like overall, just like getting back to normal this summer and like places being open and shit like that.
100%. Mine's kind of what Dom said. I'm looking forward to just kind of like the roof decks and the nice weather and all that good shit and actually being outside and being able to enjoy it. But usually my buddies and I go to Shutout Vanby. It's like his campground. So we go up there, sit by a fire, and we just booze all day. And we go on this like natural lazy river and just crush hoons and drink beers on the river. It's fucking dope. Looking forward to that. And that's happening like next month.
I don't know. I don't usually plan shit out. Like I'm a very, I'll take a couple of days off next week and do something type of person. I don't know. I don't go on vacation much in like the winter or the summer. I'm like that person at work that like covers for everybody. So I don't know. People always take vacations in the summer and the winters, and I'm usually just like, fuck it. I'm around. I'll cover for you guys. Don't worry about it. And I usually like I'm a cabin person, so I'll go up to like New Hampshire, Maine every once in a while and just do a cabin trip with like my cousins, with a couple of friends, with my girlfriend, shit like that. So I'm not a big vacation person. I've been thinking about it because, I'm probably due for a good fucking like week-long vacation at this rate.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't have much going on this summer.
Can we answer this really quick? Larry Gordo said top 4 beers. Example, golf course beer, shower beer.
Oh, yeah. We could definitely do that. Larry, for the record, in the future, this would be a phenomenal voicemail, 617-701-7678. But top 4 beers, okay. Oh, shit.
Shower beer's up there.
Yeah.
Shower beer's up there.
Yeah, but for a shower beer, I think Coors Light is my favorite shower beer.
No. This is like a situational beer. First beer of the weekend, like beer in the shower. Like, okay. Should we like now? Okay, should we just all rifle off all 4, or should we like snake draft it?
I think we snake draft it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Chris, you start.
I'm gonna go shower beer. Have to. You can like pour it all over yourself if you really want to.
I think a good like tailgate beer.
Ooh, nice.
Here's a good one, right? It absolutely has to be a first round pick for me. First Shipyard of the season. First fall beer.
True. Yeah. Very good one. Yes, very good one. First Pumpkinhead of the season. Every year.
100%.
Yes. Yep. Wait, it's Snake, so it's Bob. It's Bob now.
I like a good ice cold pool beer.
Pool beers are good. Pool beers. I like ballpark beers, like for a Red Sox game or something like that. A nice $15 draft beer.
Yep. Okay.
Let me think. That beer you drink after beating someone in a beer drinking competition. Mm-hmm. The next one.
The celebratory.
So, say you beat somebody in beer pong, the beer you drink after that.
Love that. Let's see. I'm going to say first beer after the last like work task you need to do on a Friday. Oh, yeah. Like that just like take the you take the e-brake off.
Yeah.
Beer is my that's a good one.
That's a good one. I like that.
I was going to say like the work from home, you close out in like you're done in like an hour. Fuck it, I'll crack one right now.
Close the laptop beer is a big one.
I'm going to say hot dog one hand, beer other hand.
I was going to say cookout beer. Fuck.
Oh,
cookout beer is a really good one.
Yep.
We're at 3, so we only have one more left.
Okay.
No, I don't want to.
I think that was that my second one, or was that my third?
That was your third.
Okay.
That was your third, my third. This is your 4th.
Yeah. Oh, it's a tough one.
I got mine lined up.
I want to say like Darty beer, but I don't know. That kind of goes with the cookout.
Not really. You don't have to be at a cookout to have a day party.
Yeah, but I mean, usually if you're having like a cookout outside, it's kind of like a
Yeah, but you could be at a fucking rooftop. It could be a rooftop beer.
rooftop beer is very good. I'm gonna have to go with.
I hope everybody's writing these down, by the way.
Shit.
Because I'm going to be disappointed if I can't review these afterwards.
Running out of them.
You got one left. I already have my last one. So
Doug goes yelling, making me so horny.
Hi, Doug. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take the easy way out. I'm gonna have to go day party beers.
okay. Campfire beer.
Ooh. This is going to be, because this is number 4 and this is the last one. This is going to be the one that the beer to end all beers is the first beer in the West End Lobby PAX East weekend beer.
Yeah.
Can I take mine back?
Sure.
Okay.
The beer that makes so. Let me set. I have to set the table for
What, that
it.
over the line beer?
That like
The one that's just over the line
yeah.
beer?
like you were gonna keep it casual, but
Yeah.
that one beer really pushed you
That
across.
one
the
beer
line.
where you're like, I could do a green t-shirt.
Yep,
And it's
100%, that one. You know the
that
one.
like, what song are we doing on karaoke beer?
that one.
Oh yeah.
Like I was going home, but now what are we doing after this
the
beer?
am I getting kicked out tonight beer?
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hate myself tomorrow.
The I guess I'm leaving my car at this dude's house beer.
The turn this music up beer.
Yeah. Yeah. Can I put on that new Big Booty Mix beer?
Do you have any reggaeton beer?
That remember that time at Roller World beer is a banger.
I'm going to order Taco Bell so it gets home by the time I get home beer.
Oh yeah. I can't wait to scream at my Uber Eats driver when he shows up 45 minutes late beer.
I'm gonna spend $30 at 7-Eleven on taquitos beer.
Oh yeah. Can't wait to go
Great question.
lay at home face down on my fucking kitchen floor and have my dog lick me to make sure I'm alive beer.
Yeah.
Put myself to sleep beer.
Oh yeah. Love that.
I should probably smoke tonight beer.
Yeah, that's Bob's. Hey Chris, we should definitely go smoke a cigarette beer.
Yes.
Yeah, great question.
Forgot about cigarette beers.
That's a given, though.
Yeah, I mean, cigarette beers are like, yeah. Yeah, I love that. We need more snake draft questions. We could do, I love those. Yeah, that was it. Oh, wait, do we have another voicemail?
JB said he called back in.
All right, here we go. Yeah, last one.
What is up, WGG
Thought we lost you for a
Founding
second.
Fathers and WGG fam? It's your boy JB Genesis calling in for another weekly voicemail. So my question for you guys is, what were your thoughts on having to go see the new Suicide Squad movie? John Cena seems a little corny. I'm excited to see what he's got going on in there. Excited to see what Bryland, a.k.a. Lundoplex from Down in Front, has to say about it when
I
he
thought he was,
watches
like,
it,
in a movie. I was
if
like,
they do something on that. Much love as always, guys. Peace.
I think it's going to be good, and I can't wait to go see it in the theater because I miss movie popcorn.
Yeah, so I think the character that John Cena plays is supposed to be intentionally.
He's supposed to be corny,
He's
yeah.
intentionally.
What's
corny.
it? What's the superpower? Invisibility.
I think he's like, what was that?
Air horns.
Too much power. Yeah, but I'm looking forward to it.
I won't see it. I'm not a movie guy.
Yeah, you know. Yeah, I mean, we'll tell you. How it is.
I think so. I tweeted this out, and James Gunn liked it. I'm basically Twitter famous at this point. I said that that this is like a trial. That if you give any broken IP that you want to reboot or remake or
James
remaster, if you give it to James Gunn and it is a success, you can rely on him to do any fucking movie. Because I think I didn't hate the original Suicide Squad movie. I was one of those people that was like, yeah, it's dumb, but it's good for what it is.
I completely agree. I felt the same way.
And I think that if he can make the new soft reboot with a lot of the recurring characters a success, which I think he absolutely can. I think he's incredibly talented at what he does.
100%.
I think you can rely on him to do anything.
Yeah.
Literally anything. I have pretty high hopes for this. I think he's going to do a good job with it.
And he's like committed to the DCEU too. He's like, yeah, this is like absolutely happening in the DCEU. Like this is like he's going to just put that shit on his back.
Yeah.
And it's going to be great. So yeah, absolutely. But yeah, that's all we got for voicemails.
Shall we land the train?
We should.
Let's do it.
Chris, you got anything?
I don't. Shout out to all the good people hanging out in the chat. You guys are all beautiful and handsome. And if I could, I would make out with every one of you.
Bet. Tom?
I do have some things. First of all, shout out to all the dads. We got a lot of great dads in the community. We got Chuck, a.k.a. Chuck Dick. We got The Muzz. We have Coleman and everybody else in the chat who's a Papa Bear. Thank you guys for setting the example. And big shout out to like everybody in our like generation who's doing it. You know what I mean? I don't think I know a single guy that like I grew up with who like wasn't an awesome father who like has had kids. And it's like really great to see, people in our generation specifically who are like doing really well and like raising awesome kids and like being great dads because like they're really setting the example. And that's
because
awesome.
we're the most in tune generation with like the world.
100%. And it's just great to see. I mean, it really just makes me feel really good to see. And that counts a lot of people that we know. And even a lot of people that like, even if I don't talk to them, like, I'm just like, that's fucking awesome that they're just doing that. They're doing their thing. Also really big shout out to my little brother, Kev, AKA Keys, dropped his new single today, which is live on all music platforms. It's called Lost. His name on Spotify and Apple Music and everywhere else is Keys. So it's Keys Lost. 8 characters total, 2 different words, 2 different 4-letter words. Go check that out. It's
Kev's
heat.
fire.
It's heat. I am not even blowing smoke when I say this is probably his most probably the hardest song he's put out to date. And he's been at it. He's been at his craft for a very long time. And it's called Lost. The artist is Keys. The song is called Lost. Go look it up on Spotify and Apple Music. Save it. Bookmark it, do whatever you need to do, go run it up, go listen to it. It's fucking unbelievable. Go peep that shit right now because it's absolute flames. And I think I'm going to just play his music during the stream tomorrow because I can't get DMCA'd. He's not signed to fucking... I'm just going to stop playing my friend's music.
Just fucking wait until Universal fucking still tries to do something. Because I shit you not.
Tell them to cut Keys the check then.
I shit you not. Every fucking... So I'm gonna give it back to you in a second, but I uploaded all of the Neo videos. They're all done. They're all up on YouTube. I put in on like the no audio ones, Steve's compilations, and somehow Universal still decides to claim the songs. Steve created it. Our Steve created this music. It is original created content by somebody that we are in business with, also who is friends with us, who gives us these rights to use their products, and yet somehow for a 7-second like lo-fi clip that they think is just somehow their right, they still claim it. So I gave up on fucking disputing these claims. I don't fucking care anymore because we're not being struck. We're not making revenue off of the videos anyway. So like at first I was like, fuck this. I'm gonna prove a point. And then I uploaded 70 fucking Neo videos and I was like, I can't do this for every fucking video. So fuck you, UMG.
Can we say the thing? Have we said the thing on the...
Oh my God, we haven't even fucking announced it yet.
No, we haven't.
Hey, everybody. July 31st, mark your fucking calendars because we already pinned this on Twitter. So if you don't know about it already, it's happening. The first ever inaugural 2021 WGG Warzone Classic is happening on July 31st. All your favorites are going to be there. There's going to be a ton of huge Call of Duty content creators. We're going to wait until we get a hard confirmed list. We're going to have some hometown buddies that are going to be loyal to the soil. You know what I mean? Like representing. Who knows? Maybe we make some stars out of these people who are coming in playing against some really big names. We're going to be raising money. It's going to be another charity tournament. This time it's going to be for Susan G. Komen, which is probably the biggest breast cancer research and awareness foundation on earth. It is a cause that is important to all of us. It is very incredibly close to my heart, and I would greatly appreciate it if all of you tune in July 31st. Tune in. It's going to be on July 31st. Just block the whole day off. Don't make any plans that day. Just tune in. It's going to be the 3 of us shoutcasting live from WGG Global International Headquarters. Deserto, the good folks at Deserto are going to be helping us to prop this up and put it on. It's going to be on the Deserto Twitch channel. And we got lots more news to come. So block your calendars off now. Stanman 34 is in the chat right now. Speaking of the Warzone tournament, Stan, you're going to be a captain? Can we break the news to the people now? July 31st, you're going to be a captain yet?
To be fair, I believe he's already confirmed.
Yeah, but I want to hear it. I want to hear it from him now. He goes, "Lock me the fuck in, baby."
I want to shake his hand.
I want to shake your hand. I want to shake your hand. It's a fucking bad day to be a Bud Light, Stan. You're absolutely right. And listen, Stan Man, ton of other big stars, but also our very own Vambi is going to be representing Wicked Good Gaming with his own squad on there. It's going to be a trios Warzone tournament. We're going to have captains. Manscaped is going to be sending out some prize packages to the winners. More to come on everything.
Also working on a bunch of other shit.
Tons of news to come in the next couple of weeks. So stay tuned, locked in. Fucking, I'm telling you, block your whole calendar off July 31st. Get a 30 rack. Maybe get 2 30 racks.
Give Scorsese a buzz.
Give Scorsese a buzz because we're going to get a buzz and it's going to be
Get your best Suge Knight suit ready.
Oh, because it's going to be a fucking movie. A cinematic masterpiece, if you will. The feel-good picture of the year is what critics are calling it already in advance. So the WGG, the first ever WGG Warzone Classic.
That's the energy I like right there. Grabbing a bottle of Henny.
Absolutely. We're grabbing a bottle of Henny for the Frennies. Listen, anything's possible. So I'm telling you, get all the bottles, cans, anything that you need. We're going to have some local flavor in there. We're going to have some of the most fucking electric Call of Duty content creators out there who are going to be captains on these teams. And listen, it's going to be cinema. Is all I'm going to tell you right now. WGG Warzone Classic, July 31st. Lock it the fuck in. Tune in. Every
Sub, bit, donation, everything that comes our way is being donated to breast cancer research.
Yep.
So, you want to help out, you want to tune in, we're going to be there. We want you guys to be there with us.
You know what to expect. We've done charity tournaments in the past. We've done charity drives in the past. We've fundraised in the past.
The thing is, this one's going to be the biggest one.
Yeah. It's going to be the biggest
Think
one.
of everyone we've done and then
Put
amplify
together.
that by 50.
Yeah, This is going to be the biggest one by far. And the thing is, we want, so similar to what we did with Deserto in the past with the shoutcasting, influencer fights, we set a base standard of where it is we start. This is going to be our new base standard.
100%.
What we do on July 31st is going to be just the beginning of what we plan on doing in the future.
Oh, yeah.
So tune in. Let's make this fucking worthwhile. Let's make this the biggest thing we've ever done.
Blow it out of the water.
Let's get a lot of money raised.
Absolutely, 100%. It's for a good cause. You know us. You know what we do when it comes down to when it comes time to raise money. You guys know how we get down, and it's going to be 1,000 times bigger, maybe possibly more. So we'll see us on the moon. We'll see you on July 31st. Get your Suge Knight suits. Get your popcorn. Get your Juju Bees. Get your bottles of Henny. Get your 30 racks. Get your Blue Cokes. We're going to be there live and direct on the Deserto Twitch channel, and that's it. That's it. Anti-gravity.
That's right, baby. Take us home, Bob.
We get nothing on the YouTubes. Bunch of spam comments. I got to give a shout out to friend of the program, friend of our life, Mikey. His birthday is tomorrow.
Happy birthday,
If
Mikey.
you're listening to it tomorrow, it's the 25th. It's his birthday. Happy birthday. Regardless,
Irregardless
is not a word.
No, I know. I just knew that you would stop.
Yeah, I was going to say,
I knew that you would stop and I know that.
You can't do this to me. You know you're going to trip me up.
I knew
You
exactly.
can't do that to me.
All right, I'm sorry. Be that as it may.
We are Wicked Good Gaming. You could check out all of the written content at wickedgoodgaming.com. You could check out all the video content at youtube.com/Wicked Good Gaming. We go live every Thursday for going live with the podcast every Thursday. That's twitch.tv/Wicked Gaming. If you're listening to this, pre-recorded, it's on all podcast platforms. If we aren't on a podcast platform that you enjoy, your favorite podcast platform, and we're not on it, your favorite podcast, you let your favorite podcast know, and we'll get on your favorite podcast platform. That's the WGG fucking difference. Okay. That's the difference. You tell us where you need us. We'll fucking be there. What else? On all social media platforms, it is at Wicked Good Gaming, except for Twitter, it's at Wicked Good Games. And I believe that's it.
That's all.
I believe that's everything. So,
Great.
Thank you all for tuning in to episode 238 of Not Another Gaming Podcast. We will catch you next week for episode 239, and stay tuned for the charity tournament information because we got updates coming every single week. We'll see you then.
Fight!
Damn.